lovelies, so as usual, credit for this idea is going to be linked below, but I did use my own techniques for this specific DIY project. My allergies are currently kicking my butt, so please excuse my voice. You're going to need some magnetic sheets. I just got mine from Walmart. It comes with 2, and then a set of watercolors. You can either get 16 or 8, and some duct tape. I chose 2 different designs, but you can just use one. You'll also need some scissors and some pliers. I'm just using some little jewelry pliers that I had handy, and a nail file or anything else to file some plastic down. And last but not least is an X-acto knife. The most obvious first step is just to remove all the contents, and you can store it separately in a different container if you'd like to keep it, or just trash it. I suggest keeping it, of course. Then you're going to see that this Crayola one has these little plastic things, so you just want to carefully snap them off. I believe the Rose Art one does not come with this, however it is red, not white, so I preferred the Crayola ones instead. I have seen some people melt that off, but I prefer just snapping them off and then filing it down so that it creates a smooth surface. This next step is optional, so I'm going to just create some lines here or cut them in so that whenever I snap this off it's a little more even. You can leave that on if you want to just hang your palette on your wall. And once again, just file that part of the plastic down, and now you're ready to stick your magnetic sheet inside of it. I found that simply placing the magnetic sheet inside of the palette was much easier than measuring and going through the hassle of all of that. You just cut the remainder off and keep that for the 8 palette if you decide to do it. And you can leave it like this if you'd like after you stick it on, if you just want a simple black look, but I like to decorate mine obviously, so I went for some more colorful duct tape. If you're a little clumsy or not very handy with X-acto knives, I do suggest that you cut away from yourself, not toward, like I am so horribly doing. And of course you can make this all just one solid print, but I decided to just go for a 2-tone look. These palettes tend to have these little annoying numbers on them, so I just filed that off as well, and that's basically it. You have created your own magnetic Z palette or Freedom palette for less than half the cost. Now, if your pans do not have the kind of metal that will stick to the magnet, then you can easily just buy some magnetic buttons that you can just stick on the bottom of the pan. And as you can see here, you're not limited to just eyeshadows. These are actually some blushes from Physicians Formula that I depotted. I also store my Honeybee Gardens foundations, my Wet n Wild eyeshadows that I don't use that often because of the ingredients, and again those Physicians Formula blushes, and then I have my Makeup Geek eyeshadows that my awesome friend Viv gifted me. This is where I store all of my palettes. It's just right next to my makeup, and I use some office home decor for that. I believe this is the Nate Berkus line from Target, and that's it. I love y'all and have a great day!